Are you super pleased with how your raid farm is doing? Well, couldn't it always be better? Here's an easy way to go ahead and make your raid farm produce so much more than it currently does, and all it takes is one little modification. What we're going to do is we're just going to go over how that modification works and what we're going to do in the video. Welcome in, guys, to another farming tutorial. In today's video, I want to show you how to add in a massive amount of output to your raid farm. So what I've got here is just, this would be a mock-up of where the Vindicators and your raid would fall. So essentially what happens is you go through and you kill off each raid. So you just kill them. And then at the end of every raid, you are given an effect of Hero of the Village. And other than that super cheesy achievement, what it does is villagers will actually give you presents. And so what we're going to do is we are going to have, you can have one chamber or you can have multiple chambers of villagers. All you need to do is make sure that the villagers have line of sight to you, and then they will attempt to chuck a present at you once you get Hero of the Village. And so the easiest way to do that is you create a little chamber close to you. They do have to be within 5 blocks of where you're going to be standing, and they will attempt to throw you a present. The present depends on what type of villager they are. The ones that I have here in our little chamber are masons, and masons will actually chuck you clay blocks, which is otherwise the only way to get clay blocks is to go out into a swamp or a river and dig it up. This gives you another way to be able to make terracotta if you can't find a terracotta biome, or if you need to make bricks is an easy way to do that. Another good suggestion is if you use clerics. Clerics will throw you redstone, and they will also throw you lapis. So if you have need of either of those resources in good amount, just go ahead and put down a cell with up to 20 villagers of your chosen profession, and they will throw you additional resources. Now, every time that you get the Hero of the Village effect, the villagers should be ready to throw it to you, and they have a cooldown of somewhere between 5 seconds and 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It's random and it just depends. So on average, about every 3 minutes, give or take, they will attempt to throw something towards you. So as you're sitting there AFKing, generating your emeralds or your totems, whatever you need from your raid farm, these guys will be chucking in resources as well. Each villager will throw you one additional of a gift. So if you have 20 masons, you'd get 20 clay blocks. If you have 20 clerics, you would get 20 redstone or 20 lapis or a mix thereof. They choose at random between the two reasons, and they're just going to throw stuff at me, which then gets caught up by these hoppers, and then we go ahead and process that the same way we do with drops from a raid farm. So it's a super simple addition onto your standard raid farm, and it works on all of the designs because wherever you're going to be standing is the place to just add in some villagers. If you want to make it easy on yourself, set up a small villager breeder and then give yourself a cell of 20 of each one. If you use vines, you can actually fit more of them in a cell, but then they start to climb it and it gets kind of wonky. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope that your villagers are able to give you so many presents that it's going to feel like Christmas all over again. And thank you so much for checking it out.